our next session. It's gotten a little bit cooler. It even rained yesterday. We're going to saddle both alpha and beta. You can go ahead and saddle the other one. We're going to make it so that saddling is just routine for these alpaca boys, just like it is with horses. It won't be any big deal to be saddled. Fortunately, I have 2 helpers today. And did the boys give you any trouble coming in from the big pasture?
Not too much.
No problems. Okay. Ears are back. They know they're in school. The 2 little kids that have been in the saddle may or may not be able to come again in a few weeks. But in the meantime, we're going to continue to give these boys practice to be riding and cart pulling alpacas. Try to get that cinch on before the saddle falls. Maybe Tavis, I think he needs a little help getting the cinch on.
These ones are
And look, my extra sprinklers have made a little bit of green grass there. That's great. With the storm that we had yesterday, I'm encouraged that all my pastures will be green again soon, probably within a month. We just didn't have enough water in that 5,000-gallon tank to keep this rancho's pasture totally green, but it is not just all dirt like most of the pastures are here in the ranchos, because there is no irrigation. There, good. Okay, Michael, can you go get that step up and bring it in here? Put it somewhere flat. We've got to get the boys used to having weight in the saddle. I'm 120 pounds. I'm sure they could handle my weight, but my 2 helpers here are worried about my age. Got it? So we're gonna make do one way or another. The boys are gonna be riding alpacas and cart pulling alpacas, and my carts are still over there. I keep watching YouTube videos. I am confident that both boys are going to be pulling carts and ridden, let's say, still this year. Okay, how did that get off?
Just repositioned the mat.
Now, the first thing that gave me confidence that we could proceed with riding our alpaca boys was when Tavis put his full knee weight on the saddle. You've done it with alpha, but you haven't done it with beta.
Right.
Although, no, it was just alpha that was ridden by the 2 kids, right? The last couple times.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to concentrate on putting weight on beta saddle. And then we're going to go out and give the boys some more practice with halter and ground. Careful, Michael. He's backing into the blue step-up. There's a lot to think about when you're training livestock. Okay, now we just, good.
I don't know if I can even get out of it.
I haven't seen any videos on YouTube that are anywhere near very good. Very, very good. Thank you, Tavis. Now look at his ears. His ears are upright. He's definitely aware that something feels different on that saddle.
What he doing? Go ahead and get on and see what happens. Yeah, you know. How much you weigh? Huh?
Would you guesstimate how much of your weight, Tavis, is on that saddle right now?
Probably 80 and 90.
80 or 90 pounds. Okay.
Get on.
All right. I'm extremely
I bet you
pleased with this progress.
Hey, you already got you.
I have had several people tell me you can't ride an alpaca. I disagree. And I'm Sonia Sokolow, the urban alpaca girl.
So you're going to have to get on. That foot is throwing them off.
Okay, remember, Michael, don't pull, just give and take. That's it, that's it. And, okay, but give them a chance to give you the right answer. Walk. Very good. Very good. And let's use English. They know English, they can learn it. Okay, that part of our lesson today is an A+. I'm very happy with our progress. Now let's get ground driving lines on, please, because in order to pull the carts, they've got to be willing to be driven with ground driving reins.
Okay, so we'll need to put the harness on one.
You think you can't run it? I see. Huh.
Maybe.
Can we go through the stirrups? Oh yeah, are they rings?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, let's use the rings. We're making do here with tack that I used to use with my horses and mini cows. And goat tack. Where are the goat boys, Michael? Do we know?
Oh, they were.
Here in the front.
Yeah, they were right there. I don't know where they went to. They're probably in the front.
You see, if we go out on the 20 miles of trails around the ranchos from my gates, and the boys follow us, I'm afraid they'll think that those 20 miles of trails is their home too. And I wouldn't want them out and about.
They ain't going out there unless one of us take them out there.
No, I think they will follow us out there. Just like they followed Tavis into the big pasture.
Yeah, they'll follow in the big pasture, but I don't think
But because they know the big pasture to be their home. Will they think the 20 lineal miles of trails is their home?
they ain't going out there.
Okay, Michael thinks
If
they
did go
won't.
out there, they gonna come right
We'll
back.
see. Oh, I love that. I love that. We'll just worry about, Michael, you're going to do the lead line on Alpha and go with us and give Beta. No, we want to use the lead line. What I want to do is take the lead line off Beta, and Beta is going to be following Alpha, who you're going to be leading. They're not rocket scientists, but they're certainly willing to learn. I have shown you that on the Urban Alpaca Girls Show. Okay, Michael, be aware of where you're going and try to do a nice straight path. And we're going to try to just lead Beta. Michael, go a little faster so you can stay in front of Beta. Alpha's going to be the leader here. And the ground driving lines will be our control with tack. And it's very important to stay behind, because if they're hooked to those carts, we definitely will have to be behind them, not on the side of them. That's a good idea, to use the corridor for guidance. And be aware of where Alpha is. And Beta is, yes, it's as I suspected, Beta is following his buddy. Go to the back pasture, and then we'll do the big pasture. Uh-oh, a little bit confusion. See if you're, Michael, stop, please.
We need a.
Let me get closer.
We just don't want you to walk too far.
You don't want to walk too far?
For you, because it's kind of hot out here.
Oh,
So
yeah, I
just
know.
stay
Everybody's
here.
worried ever since my.
Just-
All right, try to stay in the shade. Okay, yeah, I don't want to have to walk real far either, but I want the boys to show us that they're willing to ground drive and follow each other in the two other pastures, the back pasture and then here on our way to the big pasture. So I'm going to get ready by opening the gate into the big pasture. Remember that they get to hang out in the big pasture normally every day, but at night we close the gate so that we don't have to worry about neighborhood dogs. Good. Be aware of what's going on. Wait, see, he's having trouble. See, when he has trouble, stop. Let him get back in position, whatever it takes. And let me get in position here so we can have this on video. With routine, with repetition. These two boys.
Can I walk?
And remember, you're going to try as best you can to stay behind, because you will have no choice to stay behind when they're hitched to a cart.
Okay, stay in the shade.
Okay, and I'm going to be staying in the shade. Everybody's worried because I did have heat exhaustion episode during our big heat wave when we were out here without being aware that I was that hot. Oh, okay. Good. Beta is deciding to do a little bit of water tub fun. Okay, Michael, be aware. Don't leave yet, because he's not behind Beta yet. We need to get Beta to understand when the ground driving lines are on and a human being is behind them, that he has to go forward and stay in front of them. I'll just stand there in the shade near my 4x8 trailer, and you guys do what you feel comfortable doing. Okay, Beta is being naughty. We were going to work at 9 this morning, but it was so cool we decided to wait till 10. But I think for the next couple of weeks we should keep meeting at 9. It's so much cooler at 9 than it is at 10 and at 11. Okay, be aware, Michael, as best you can, whether or not Beta is behind you. Oh, that's looking beautiful. These two boys, they want to be good. I know they do. They're just not sure what it is required in order to be good within the parameters of their nature. I have to link a chain here so the camera will not be looking at the boys for a few seconds. There we go. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go back here in the shade. We're going to see the boys coming out this way. I can see it. All right. Now, does Alpha want to play in the water? Yes, he does. I try to give them a natural life here with happiness and plenty of pellets and carrots and teff hay and green grass. Okay, they're saying, okay, now what, Mom and Dad? Good. Okay, here goes Beta. Into the water tub. Okay, now Michael, think about staying in front. Oh, wait a minute, Alpha wants to go back in. He was lifting his legs.
Going back in?
It's like they're looking at us and they're saying, what do you want? What do you want, you guys? Okay. Okay. See, they're doing a lot of things with a saddle on. When we have riders in that saddle, can they bring them over to this water tub and have them step in? I think so. One baby step at a time. We'll train them with repetition, pressure when they give us the wrong answer, and remove the pressure when they give us the right answer. And at the very end of the lesson, when we let them out of the tacking area, they get treats. And I always have something in my pocket to provide them a reward when they've given us the right answers. We have made great strides today, in my opinion. I'm very pleased with my helpers and my alpaca boys. I'm a little bit worried that I don't see the goat boys here because they have been participating in our lesson. But as soon as I'm turned off the camera and we start uploading, I'm pretty sure I'll find them somewhere close by on the property because they don't seem to want to go anywhere else than home. And by the way, that's me too. I have no interest in traveling. I love my homes. I love my animals. As soon as we're done and we start uploading, Michael, please find the goat boys and let me know.
I saw them there in the driveway.
Oh, they're in the driveway. Okay, okay. All right, now Tavis is be aware of what Tavis is doing. He may be running into you. He's taking the saddle off. And that's the cloth saddle that we added some stirrups to. Okay, now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give Alpha an A and Beta a B+. That means he has some room for improvement because he did do a few whirly-twirlies. Okay. They now know they're done. And here, Michael, wherever they go, make sure they have, you have two.
Oh, you have two?
Yeah, definitely. Make sure they have access to their favorite treat, carrots. Yep. Alpha will take carrots from our hand. Beta usually won't. Okay, that's okay. He's just not sure why we're reaching out to him. And he didn't see that drop. Did he hear it drop?
Yeah, you see it.
No, let him out. There. Oh, wait a minute. He's checking it out. He knows it's there. leave it there. They may want to come back in here later and get it, if they have memory to do so. But they have plenty of carrots outside as well. And we'll upload the show. Please subscribe or personally email me, soniasokolo@gmail.com, if you have any comments or questions. Thank you, boys.